Women's World Tennis Tour, larger funds for mission schools, and moderation is the key to inclusive governance. These are the headlines for tonight. I'm Henry Gui and you're watching TVS Nightline. Premier of Sarawak, Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg said that the state government has applied the values of moderation, which is the key to its inclusive administration, as it is well aligned with the Islamic concept of moderation, and it can be seen through the Post-COVID-19 Development Strategy or PCDS 2030.
In Islam, we believe in moderation. The planet, the environment, it must coexist. If too much carbon, then the moderator is talking about hydrogen. And Sarawak is also talking about hydrogen. Trying to conquer the global warming because we have to survive. Between we, mankind, and the planet. So PCDS 2030 is a philosophical approach of the Sarawak government, where moderation is the key and we balance our lifestyle.
Meanwhile, he continues that tolerance is also essential to maintain harmony as it has its own benefits for the people, no matter what religion. Abang Johari also urged those in the governmental sector to always be honest in their work and to avoid greed when dealing with the people.
Greed is the other side of compassion. Greed you don't share. Greed for yourself only. That is the wrong concept. Particularly those in the government, you must share. GPS is sharing that. My government, my administration is sharing that. That's why we form Unifor. I told the regulars. We have the non-Muslim. We have the mission school. We build house of worship so that they can pray in peace.
He said this in his speech at the third edition of Malaysia Forum Interfaith Harmony Week 2023 on Monday.
A substantial amount of the 100 million ringgit allocated to the Unit for Other Religions or Unifor 2023 will be utilized to upgrade missionary school buildings and Chinese private schools in the state. Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg said the increase in allocation is fundamental to creating an atmosphere of racial harmony among Sarawakians.
According to Abang Johari, many dilapidated missionary schools in the rural areas are in need of financial aid.
Ada sekolah St. Thomas, sekolah di luar bandar. Di luar bandar berkendakkan bantuan repair sekolah mubalik di luar bandar. Kita banyak SDA, banyak Methodist School, kita banyak Catholic, Protestant di luar bandar.
He said this to the reporters after officiating the Malaysia Interfaith Harmony Week Forum 2023 earlier today. Meanwhile, he added a small part of the funds will be used to repair houses of worship throughout Sarawak. Previously, the media reported that the Sarawak government approved an allocation of 100 million for Unifor for 2023 as a proof that the government protects the well-being of the Sarawakians regardless of their religions.
Now, KUCHING has been selected to host the third leg of the International Tennis Federation ITF Women's World Tennis Tour from February 28 to March 5th. Minister for Youth, Sports and Entrepreneur Development, Dr. Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah said the tournament involves 65 professionals from 21 countries, all competing for a prize money of $15,000, equivalent to over 66,000 ringgit.
This tournament also will be held in 3 legs in Malaysia. The first one will be held in Ipoh. The second one will be held in Kuala Lumpur. And the third one will be held in KUCHING, that is on the 28th of February until the 5th of March. We are very proud to have a strong line-up for this this ITF Women's World Tennis Tour W15 this year. The level of talent and competitiveness that this tournament will bring to KUCHING is truly remarkable.
Karim, who is also the Minister of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts, added that such a tournament will indirectly promote the tourism industry in the state.
They might spend a little bit of time trying our food. Maybe they might be going over to some of our tourism product area, and that will remain. The families, their friends that come along will definitely be here also. And now with social media, they will be telling their families, friends back home, we are in this little place called KUCHING in the island of Borneo. That is marketing for us.
He told a press conference at the second Baitul Makmur building today, February 20th. The public is urged to perform health checkups at government or private health clinics. Minister of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts, Dr. Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah said early health checkups will help individuals to detect asymptomatic diseases earlier, such as cancer, diabetes and high blood pressure.
Taking such action allows preventive measures or early treatment of the disease.
Pergilah check up kerana yang boleh diubati sekiranya masa peringkat awal. Tapi kalau sudah terlalu lanjut, sudah masuk stage yang ketiga, stage yang keempat, nak reverse balik dah agak susah. Mudah masuk ke stage 4, baru kita nak gagun cari doktor, saya rasa sudah agak terlambat. Sebab itulah pada peringkat-peringkat awal lagi dan lebih-lebih bagus kalau dapat tiap-tiap tahun kita keluarkan sedikit duit kita untuk mula full medical check-up.
He said this when speaking at the Asajaya District Health Carnival and World Cancer Day celebration at Asajaya Sports Complex. According to Karim, breast cancer is the most common cancer affecting Malaysian women and is the most fatal cancer among women. Breast cancer accounts for the highest percentage of cancers among women in Malaysia at 34.1%. He said that means there are 34.1 cases of breast cancer detected in every 100,000 women. Hence, he stressed that the early detection is key to ensure the cancer can be treated using suitable treatments.
Entrepreneurs are urged to explore new products available in the market, especially handicrafts that have not been commercialized. Deputy Minister of Education, Innovation and Talent Development, Dr. Anwar Pai said similar products have the potential to be commercialized worldwide towards being a sole producer.
He explained that exploring new products that have not been commercialized can turn a particular entrepreneur into a sole producer.
That we can create that niche area to be our market so that we can be the sole producer or become better in terms of producing products that is able to be commercialized worldwide. So look for something new don't compete with for those which is already established in their product. Look for new product to increase your income.
Dr. Anwar, who is also Nangka Member of Parliament, said his ministry will look into efforts to aid entrepreneurs in the form of trainings and workshops. He opined that through these methods, it will enhance entrepreneurship's skills. In addition, he hopes that all contestants can make full use of the assistance given in commercializing their knowledge and sharpening their skills.
Only then they can have some extra income. I'm sure nowadays a lot of people are looking forward to look for extra income.
Earlier, Dr. Anwar urged entrepreneurs to grab the opportunity to network their businesses online to have a wider access in the market. As currently the market is more accessible with digital platforms compared to previously.
A few areas in Kuching are expected to experience water supply interruption, whilst replacement works at Jalan Matang Batukawa are underway on February 24th. Kuching Water Board KWB in a statement on Monday said that they are working to upgrade the water supply system in Semarang.
Supply interruption is expected to begin on February 24th at 7 p.m. and water supply will resume in stages starting on February 25th at 6 a.m. after works are completed and water distribution stabilized. The areas to be affected include Jalan Matang Kubaria to Mile 9, Jalan Matang Baru, Jalan Sultan Tengah to Damai, Jalan Bako, Jalan Tun Abdul Rahman Yaakob, Jalan Tun Datuk Patinggi Abang Haji Muhammad Salahuddin, Jalan Demak, and areas around Putrajaya, as well as areas under JBALB jurisdiction. During the disruption, KWB said it will continue to dispatch water tankers until water supply is restored. KWB also said consumers are advised to store enough water for use during the supply interruption period.
Coming up right after the break, a budget 2023's wish list. Turkey honoured parish victims. Right here on TVS Nightline, stay tuned.
Mudah-mudahan peruntukan ditambah. Tapi apabila ahli parlimen kita kena potong, the allowance has been reduced to 1.3 million. Cannot expect much lah. Tapi I think the government will continue with the present project that have been earmarked under the Third Malaysia Plan for Sarawak. I think they will continue.
Kita mengharapkan bajet-bajet untuk infra luar bandar khasnya dari sudut fizikal, jalan raya, bekalan air, bekalan elektrik ni dapat dipertingkatkan supaya orang kata program dan aktiviti yang kita nak laksanakan untuk tujuan berkenaan dapat diteruskan. Dan selain daripada itu, kita juga mengharapkan bajet ini dapat support kita dalam usaha kita memajukan desa ni. Bukan saja dari sudut fizikal, malah dari sudut pembangunan orang kata kesejahteraan rakyat, dari sudut program sosioekonomi dan teknikal dan sebagainya.
Agenda keutamaan kami untuk pemandangan bajet kali itu adalah tumpuan terhadap menaik taraf kemudahan hospital. Ya, paling penting sebab kita tahu adalah macam di Sarawak, kebanyakan hospital ataupun kliniknya tidak mempunyai kelengkapan ataupun dalam keadaan yang tidak lengkap. Tumpuan antara lain ke arah menaik taraf kemudahan kesihatan serta pembinaan klinik kesihatan yang turut dilengkapi dengan perkhidmatan radiologi, rehabilitasi, pergigian dan pakar perubatan keluarga.
It is vital to ensure that all children have access to high-quality educational resources and a strong foundation for their education journey, in addition to better technologies, facilities and infrastructure. And it is hoped that the government will continue its commitment to increase support to disadvantaged children, such as those with special needs.
Keperluan asas rakyat perlu satu hospital bau. Sudah 30 lebih tahun kita perlu penambahbaikan ataupun upgrading kerana terlalu sesak dan bangunan pun sudah uzur. Kita memerlukan dana untuk menaik taraf hospital bawah. Itu yang utama. Yang kedua, sekolah daif dan juga sekolah-sekolah yang dilanda banjir. Ini masalah dia. Ini dua isu yang utama di bawah dan kita memerlukan sangat sekolah menengah di bawah. Satu lagi, sekolah menengah jaga ini. Sebab penduduk sudah ramai, jadi kita mau setiap sekolah menggunakan satu sesi saja, iaitu sesi pagi. Kalau dua sesi seperti mana yang kita ada sekarang untuk LEG dan SMK bawah terlalu sesak.
Harapan kita hanya satulah, kerajaan memperluaskan fasiliti untuk latihan untuk kanak-kanak istimewa. No just talking about autistic lah. We talk about special needs children. Kanak-kanak istimewa kita perlukan banyak lagi pusat latihan untuk kanak-kanak special. Sebab if you look at Sarawak alone, kita masih kekurangan. Ke Sarawak kita masih kekurangan. Kalau tengok Kuching lagi, itu lagi lah, because
Minggu tu, kita akan madah siapa di antara sidak yang layak ke peringkat top 12.
This is my passion. I've been dying to join this pageant since I was young.
Kecantikan ni dia memerlukan kepandaian juga.
Anak putus asa, entik bisi cabaran titih kaja.
Siapakah yang bakal menjadi peserta Darah Kenyalang? Darah Kenyalang.
Now on to some international affairs. A sea of red balloons was blowing in the wind over the rubble to honor the memory of every child who perished in last week's horrible earthquake. Ogun Sever-Oker, a photographer, led a group of volunteers to climb up the debris and attach balloons to metal wires from the pile of remains of the demolished buildings.
Titled My Last Present to Children, it is a project which took place in Turkey's town of Hatay, as Okur aims to cover the whole city with red balloons.
I wanted this activity to be called My Last Present to Children. We are still giving presents to children in Hatay, but we wanted to fulfill our last duty to these angels, and we are carrying out this activity with balloons. Believe me, every time we tie a balloon, my heart hurts. We have tied 1,000 balloons so far, but we will hopefully continue until we reach all parts of the city, until we reach every home of the children who lost their lives.
Rescue efforts wound down on Sunday, nearly 2 weeks after the country's deadliest modern disaster struck, with many still praying only for bodies to mourn. More than 46,000 people have been killed in the quake, as death toll is expected to soar, with some 345,000 apartments in Turkey now known to have been destroyed, and many are still missing.
Heavy rains in coastal areas of Brazil's southeast have caused flooding and landslides that killed 36 people and dislodged hundreds of others. According to a statement from the state authorities on Sunday, February 19th, rescue workers continue to look for victims, reconnect isolated communities and clear roads, some of which remained blocked, trapping an undetermined number of tourists who traveled for Brazil's carnival celebrations.
Footage shared by the Sao Paulo state's government shows wrecked roads and flooded streets across the state's northern coastal region. Weather forecast shows heavy rains will continue in Sao Paulo's coastal area, challenging civil defense and fire department rescue teams and raising the prospect of a higher death toll. The federal government determined the mobilization of several ministries to assist victims, restore infrastructures, and start reconstruction work. Sao Paulo State declared a 180-day state of calamity for 6 cities after what experts describe as an unprecedented extreme weather event. The statement said Sao Paulo Governor Tarcísio de Freitas will meet federal officials on Monday as they coordinate the response to the tragedy. Operations at the port of Santos, Latin America's largest, were interrupted amid wind gusts exceeding 55 kilometers per hour and waves over 1 meter high on Saturday.
See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates both locally and internationally. For more headlines anytime, anywhere, just head on to our official website at tvstv.my or follow us on our social media platforms. That's all the time we have for TVS Nightline. I'm Henny Gui. Thank you for watching.